What's up guys, this is Matthew and I'm finally here with my review of the iPhone 5. I'm not going to spend too much time going over the entire device for a few reasons. First of all, you've probably seen a review somewhere else. Also, there isn't really much different about this than the iPhone 4S. Only thing you're getting different is you're getting this beautiful hardware that Apple has designed. You're getting a larger battery inside, a 1460 milliamp battery. You're getting LTE built inside. You're also getting some better software with iOS 6. It also has a dynamic low light mode which will get you better images on your 8 megapixel camera that is also capable of taking 1080p. You get 3 microphones which have been very nice for taking calls and video recording. You get this aluminum back that is very durable. I have not had any problems with scuffing like other people have. As you see right here is glass on the top and on the bottom, and then this Apple logo is no longer clear. It's actually this matte looking, and it doesn't it doesn't attract dust or scratches like the old one does. You also have a new type of SIM card. It's a nano SIM. They had to do this because they slimmed the phone down. You see the phone is much thinner than it used to be. It is a world phone, so you can use this around the world. There is 2 different versions, a LTE version for AT&T and another LTE version for Verizon and Sprint. As you see, I have a screen protector on here, but you do have a nice 4-inch display. This extra real estate is very welcome. You can use it to browse the web, watch movies, anything like that. It works awesome. Right here you see you have your front facing camera, which is now a 1.2 megapixel camera capable of taking 720p, and it is awesome. It takes very good pictures. Your FaceTime and any vlogging that you want to do come out awesome. If you want to check out a sample, check out my channel update video that I did on my channel, and you'll see the quality of the front facing camera. The button's in the same location, which is typical of Apple. Also right here on the bottom you're going to see that the headphone jack is now there as well. You have these new speakers which sound much better than the 4S, and you have the new lightning port. This is a reversible port, so you can plug it in either way. And also right here you see your 2 screws. This is what you would use if you wanted to remove the screen to replace it or anything like that. But you see it's machined aluminum. I got the black, so it is anodized. A lot of people have complained that if you scratch it, it does show like a regular aluminum color, and that is normal of aluminum. So enough with the hardware. Let's go ahead and talk about the software, which has really seen the least, I guess you could say, upgrades. Now you have the 5 rows. This is on the iPhone 5, so I guess that's why they call it the iPhone 5. No, that's not why. But you have 5 rows now, so you have a little bit more real estate on your home screen. Apps that have been optimized for it, like Chrome and Safari and things like that, you can now use it to see more of the web, and it works out pretty good. I do like this larger screen. That was one of my biggest complaints about the iPhone 4 and 4S, was that the 3.5 inch screen was too small. But this is very nice for watching media, YouTube, things like that. Apps like the YouTube app are not updated yet, so it's not really that big of an improvement just yet. But once it's updated, you'll be able to see it more. Other things with iOS 6 that I love is I actually do like the maps. In my area, the maps work perfectly fine. Places like New York, of course, that have a lot of point of interest are having issues with missing data and things like that. But places like where I'm at in Georgia, there's very few point of interest. The navigation works very, very well, and it's pretty nice. The look of everything works very well. It's very fluid. In some larger cities that have 3D view, of course I don't live in a large city, so I don't have it. You can go through the maps and you can actually do this flyover view. Now, nobody will ever actually use this in daily navigation, but if you're looking up something, you want to see what it looks like, then I mean, it's pretty cool. Really, that's it with the software. I mean, there's other little things like you can do what is called a photo stream, where you can actually share photos directly with other people, and it's kind of like making your own small social network. I personally use it for my family. As you see, I have a photo stream for my daughter, and I can actually send this to everybody in my family at one time, and they can comment, like it, they can save it to their phone. It's pretty nice. I think that's really one of the nicest features that you can do. Going through the settings, there really isn't much different with iOS 6. Of course, everything's been on the back end. You have a lot of improvements, like for instance, you can now have apps that integrate with your reminders. So you can use Siri to add to your reminders, and now you can use apps like AnyList to integrate with your reminders. You can actually see it says reminders import. So you can actually import your reminders that you set. So if you're out and about and you want to set a reminder, and then later on you want to add it to a list, you can hit this and it'll actually update certain apps. So I like to see that Apple is opening up their API to allow some of these native apps to be used with other third-party apps. I think that's one of the coolest things that they can do. Also, you can see here is Siri. When is the first Lakers game?
The Lakers-Warriors game is Sunday at 10 p.m.
So you see now, Siri can also do sports scores and sports information. How old is Kobe Bryant?
Kobe Bryant is 34 years old.
So you can see you can do things like that, or you can also do stuff like open Safari. So you can also launch apps now, which is really cool. One of the missing things with Siri, it's something that you really had to jailbreak before to really get that utility out of Siri. Now also you can do, what is a good local Italian restaurant? And now it gives you restaurant information. Also, depending on the area that you're in, you can actually pull up reviews from Yelp. And if it's a fancy restaurant, you can actually set a reservation if they allow you to do reservations over the internet. So that's just been one of the things that Siri's been upgraded to do. So you see Siri's is getting smarter, and you can do more things like that. I really like that functionality. Also, another thing you have is panorama view. Now this allows you to take long pictures, long horizontal pictures with your phone. So you have to hold the phone in in portrait orientation. And once you do that, you just simply hit start and you go to the right, and it makes a panoramic picture. Once you're done, you hit done, and it makes an image. Now, of course, that's all wiggly because I messed it up, but it's really good if you want to get wide angle photos. I'll have some examples on the written review on the ultralinks.com, but I think this is probably one of the easiest panoramic cameras I've used on a mobile device. Some of the apps in the market are useful as well, but this is just really easy. It uses the accelerometer in the phone, and it makes it really nice to use. Well, guys, that's been my review of the iPhone 5. I know most of you guys are asking the question, should I upgrade to it? If you have an iPhone 4, I think this is a very solid upgrade. If you have an iPhone 4S, I think that you should wait for the next version of the iPhone. Typically, if you got the 4S, you probably don't have an upgrade anyway, so you probably can just wait till the next version of the iPhone. Maybe they'll name it the 5S, maybe it'll be the 6. Odds are they'll do the 5S, and they'll have some small upgrades that make it a little bit better than this phone. If you're coming from Android and you want to switch over, there are some better Android options out there. You have the HTC One X Plus that just was announced. You also have the Galaxy S3, which is an awesome phone. I have some reviews of that on my channel as well. And you have a lot of phones coming out with Windows Mobile, Windows Phone 8. You have the Lumia 920, and you have the HTC 8X. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Peace.